skill. However, this is all best of 5, and of course, it wouldn't be MDVA if we didn't start PS2.
Yeah, of course. For everyone. It doesn't matter. Good, bad. PS2?
It's always like, that's just the universal. You can just look at somebody, and if there's a good chance it's just asking, do you want to go PS2 without saying.
Absolutely. You know, Toon Link, not being a character many people believe in, so it's a little bit refreshing to see like a different character around, you know?
Yeah, Toon Link is one of those characters that everyone swears has promise. He's one of like the... Oh, that's dead.
That was disgusting!
One of the nice thing about the difference between Toon Link and Young Link is the main difference is their projectile play is a lot slower. Like Toon Link's boomerangs and arrows are like slow. They linger for quite a bit, but they also have way more hits done on them. So you saw he hit that boomerang while he was already pulling backwards, but still had enough time to move in and hit the fair.
Yeah, I think there's something to be said to it. Something that everyone overlooks is how hard Toon Link hits for no reason. Because like you look at him and it's like it's a little boy. It's something about it in your head. You're like, he doesn't hit that hard, and then he just forward airs.
He just hits you with the ledge legs and you just die at like 80.
And you're just gone.
And he's definitely like one thing. He's a bit more uncommon. We've seen a bit more success in Japan recently with players like Sigma, but that's dead. But if you don't know much about this character, you get hit by those kill confirms. Like up to up air is a classic Toon Link kill confirm, but it's not something you're ever thinking of at that moment because of how, you know, you're just thinking of how do I play neutral with this character, and then he just runs up, reverse up tilt to you, and like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and you've been seeing more and more Toon Link players too figure out how to have a relative safety on shooter. We've been seeing a lot of bomb throw into empty hop nair with the recatch here, and there's not much Belmont can do to deal with that, especially with the threat of the bomb blowing up in space.
Yeah, and that uppie is not going to kill for a long time, if it even does. It's strong in terms of, it does like 17% unstaled. However, it does not kill unless you're like directly on the top, and most of the time you're not. Living that one, this is a problem that the Belmonts do face. Yeah, you're more likely to die off the side than the top with that move, and just gonna die there. But one of the main problems with Belmont is you do struggle to consistently kill if you can't get your ledge traps set up, and we haven't been. Oh, wait, that was such a good nair, but you need to jump, and I do think that it was an air dodge. He got scared of the turnaround hitbox, and air dodging inwards after using his jump, gonna take away that last stock. Gonna make it back.
Yeah, one thing I'm really liking is something that you don't really see from a lot of Toon Link players is because everyone like tells them that they don't get to box that much because Young Link is just so much safer. But you see in this Toon Link player, he's just going in. He's like, I hit you once, it's go time. He kind of just put the pedal on and didn't let the Belmonts breathe at all. So he was just stuck in the corner the whole match. Yeah.
That Toon Link also being floaty is a bit odd to get used to, because once again, Young Link, not a fast follower, but he's not a floaty character. Same with Link.
Two-frame air dodge too from Toon Link.
Of course he does. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
But having, you know, your mix up on speed is huge, because you're not used to some of these like. There's some of these movement abilities. The base movement 70.6. The base movement from Toon Link, that's such a good just air dodge there. Knowing that Deliboid is going to come down with the hitbox, you might as well figure a way to get around it.
Yeah, I definitely like that wait from him this time to try to make sure that he didn't lose the stock very early like he did on that last stock there. Now it's looking very different now.
Yeah, I do think a smaller stage is going to allow him that you got stuck in the hit stun. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, simply don't get hit.
I mean, that is all. Like, that is what we're saying. Belmont needs to have a ledge trap situation to get those earlier kills, and he lost jump. And unfortunately, though, you also cannot get clipped off stage. If you get clipped off stage, you die early. And any lead that he had is just gone because of that unfortunate situation that he was in.
Yeah, PreCookedBread was almost had something going for a while there, but Deliboid kind of just said no and stopped all of that momentum and took it right back.
Yeah, and trying to go for a drag down, but getting the pop-up hitbox, I think he may have expected an air dodge. But I do know Belmonts do have some like things they can do out of the drag down there, such as like down tilt, up B, grab sometimes.
Yeah, one thing that I'm seeing a lot of, that's I feel like it's getting more and more common from Deliboid. He's doing a lot of resets. He's doing like half the Toon Link combo, and he's letting you make the mistake so he can just get that kill.
Yeah, and just right now, not letting PreCookedBread get much after, you know, he had that lead, but there's these dropping bomb drops and the like loose lingering projectiles is really hurting. You're gonna use the dare there to mix it up. And this is so much damage. Actually, yeah, going for that. That is like the quick play classic and can't get anything. Probably just trying to hope that he falls into it somehow. But unfortunately, you're gonna have to try to find take his stock another way. Oh, the bomb blowing up there and can't get the F smash off of it.
Yeah, I swear, bomb is such a strong tool on every character that has it in this game. It just saves you when you least expect it.
Yeah, and that jump off there, gonna grab the bomb. It's not gonna set him off. But yeah, just trying to find a way to take the stock right now. You're at 128, so this is not like an odd percent. That's not a kill throw. For like kills, just the lingering up air gonna take the stock.
Yeah, you know, I mean, what are you going to do at that point? You're still in the corner. Your stock down at 128 against Toon Link, and he's just... Deliboid has shown that he is not scared to go off stage and make sure that he closes out that stock. So PreCookedBread, I'm definitely curious to see if he does any sort of adaptation there. The smaller stage didn't quite work. Maybe using platforms and trying to sit underneath the platforms to kind of slow down that approach from Toon Link trying to get in close to get his kill options off might make a little bit of difference.
Yeah. And going back to small battlefield, which once again didn't feel like a bad stage pick. The main issue was just that he couldn't get anything started, and he just kept allowing Deliboid to get more off of it than PreCookedBread was.
Yeah, the one time he started to get something going, the Deliboid just kind of fired right back.
Yeah, and but that is another thing. Those projectiles that, it is projectile versus projectile. The main issue, though, with the Belmont projectiles is that they take so long. What was that angle on the side beat? It just takes so long to start up, and you get stuck in so much lag after it. You really just have to pray as a Belmont player that you can get your setup in like the ledge trap situations. Once again, we keep bringing it up, but they are important.
Yeah, well, one thing I do want to see for PreCookedBread where you see Belmont players succeed a little more is they are a bit more liberal on the forward air and back air.
Yeah.
Whereas he seems to be relying a little bit more on his specials, and it's just kind of giving Deliboid time to go, well, I have projectiles too, so I'll just...
And my projectiles are faster as well. That's going...
Yeah, just like that. PreCookedBread tried to play the projectile game, and Deliboid said, mine are better. And just beat it out, went in, and closed that one out.
Yeah, but... This is not the worst position we've seen him in so far. However, he does need to take the stock now, but can't even get a... that missed. Okay, can't get a kill right now. And once again, you were right. You're talking about the use of projectiles. There are a lot more Belmonts are more willing to use like fair and bear in the neutral states, but PreCookedBread keeps blowing out these projectiles, and that shouldn't take it. That move is weak, but that one will. Just gonna throw it out there. Hey, find something as long as it gets the job done. Doesn't matter how you did it.
Yeah, if it works, it works. You can't knock it. Yeah, it looks like PreCookedBread now actually using that fair and bear just a little bit more. And it definitely seems to be making it much harder on the Toon Link. He's going to have to be a little bit more cautious to not get caught by one of those and get put in the corner early.
That should be the stock right there. Yeah, the kind of pushed him off too. So up air going to take the stock. And this is still a pretty strong lead from Deliboid right now. Going to get the roll in F smash there, but not going to get anything off of it beyond just the initial damage. And it was still even one of the sweet spots, so didn't get much. And going to combo off of that right there.
So going to collide the boomerang with the down B from Belmont, and now it's stuck in the corner for it.
And that is
PreCookedBread taking the stock. This is the best situation that he's been in, like, the whole set, I think.
This is the closest we've seen from him. But like that is also one of the curses of being a floaty character. You linger above the ledge a bit more than other characters. Well, do you have a jump? You do, and you're able to make it back there and just jump. I would say with how much Deliboid's been just daring from that ledge, doing anything to like jump off Nair is really risky, and that's going to be some damage right there. Going to catch him up there. Once again, that move, it's not going to kill.
Yeah, it looked like PreCookedBread's definitely trying to hurry up and close this stock out now. I think he sees his chance, and he's trying to make sure that he takes it back. That
could have been an up smash. That could have been an up smash, but once again, not recognizing that situation as it was, and that's going to be the stock. That move hits behind him for some reason.
They've got a little Toon Link there. So he takes that arm sweep. It's like it's not a sword, I swear. It's a baseball bat.
Might as well be.
It just slaps you, and you're gone. Everyone that I've ever seen fight a Toon Link, there's the look of surprise on their face when he just slaughters you.
He winds back too, and just does it, and it does so much knockback.
I swear
for like such like a weird, like it's such like it's like yeah, it would make sense. It's a slower move. It's not like, you know, you can't really just spam it in neutral, so it makes a bit more sense that it's going to be a weaker, that's going to be like a stronger move. But it's still like, it's Toon Link.
Yeah, that might be one of my favorite moves in the game because that child puts his soul into that forwarder. He comes from way back. He just,
Yeah, and that's good. But that's going to be Deliboid showing why he's the 4th seed in this tournament, taking it 3-0 over PreCookedBread. Once again, it's not like PreCookedBread can't run it back and can't run it through losers, but this is a hard bracket. We're seeing a lot of just upsets happening, such as currently we just saw another upset coming up from Penne beating King Robo 3-0.
Oh wow, that's very good for Penne.
Yeah, that's a good Penne win. Penne beating Conquerdorf as well previously, so this has just been a heavy bracket for him. But he's gonna have to play the winner of Chris and Moru, which that's rough.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, unless he goes with Ridley, that matchup.
Moru's Cloud or Chris's Steve.
That feels